The Path of Faith, a message from Archangel Michael. Beloved soul, I return to you once again, for heaven's light continues to shine upon your journey. You have received the message of abundance. Now let us walk deeper into faith and divine guidance. Faith, beloved, is the bridge between what you cannot see and what is destined for you. It is the quiet power that moves mountains and calms storms. It is not born from sight, but from trust. Even when clouds cover the sky, the sun still shines behind them. So it is with divine truth. When you trust heaven's plan, you are never walking alone. Each step, even in uncertainty, becomes sacred. Your path is guided by unseen hands of love, shaping your destiny in perfect rhythm with the Creator's heart. Beloved, I know there are moments when your faith trembles, when prayers seem unanswered and silence feels heavy. But remember, silence is not absence, it is preparation. Heaven speaks even in the stillness. The answers you seek are not lost. They are being woven into your future with divine precision. Take courage. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned. Every challenge is a teacher, every delay is a protection, and every pain carries purpose. Say aloud, I walk by faith, not by sight. I trust the wisdom of heaven. When you walk in faith, beloved, fear loses its grip. Fear feeds on doubt, but faith feeds on truth. And the truth is, you are loved, guided, and divinely protected. My wings surround you even now, forming a shield of radiant light around your spirit. No darkness can harm you, for divine light stands before you, beside you, and within you. Beloved, guidance comes not always as a loud command, but as a whisper in your heart. That gentle knowing, that quiet pull toward peace, that is heaven speaking. When you feel confusion, pause, breathe. Ask, Creator, show me the way. Then release control and listen. Guidance flows easiest to the heart that is calm and open. Faith is not about forcing answers. It is about trusting that they will arrive. Heaven never rushes, but heaven never fails. Divine timing is perfect, and your role is simply to stay aligned in prayer, gratitude, and trust. Beloved, there will be days when you question your path, when fear tries to whisper that you are lost. But remember, the path of faith is not about knowing the whole map. It is about taking the next right step, guided by love. Even one small step in faith creates ripples that change everything. Say within your heart, I am guided, I am protected, I am walking in divine purpose. And I, Archangel Michael, walk beside you, clearing the way before your feet. When you surrender your worries to heaven, miracles begin to unfold. Worry blocks the flow, but trust opens it wide. Faith turns burdens into blessings and obstacles into opportunities. Let go of the need to understand every detail. Simply believe, heaven is working all things together for your highest good. Beloved, I remind you, your journey is sacred. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Every breath, every heartbeat is part of a divine rhythm that moves in harmony with the universe. When doubt arises, look to the light, not outside, but within you. That light is heaven's flame, eternal and unshakable. You are a vessel of divine truth. Your faith, even when small, is mighty in heaven's sight. It has the power to change not only your life, but the lives of those you touch. Walk with grace, beloved, knowing that unseen forces are aligning every detail for your blessing. Do not fear the unknown, for the unknown is simply the realm where miracles are born. Faith sees possibilities where the world sees limitations. Faith believes in victory before it appears. Faith is the voice that says, even if I cannot see the way, I know heaven is leading me. Each time you choose faith over fear, your light grows stronger. You become a beacon, not only for yourself, but for others still searching for hope. Your courage inspires heaven to pour out greater strength, greater guidance, greater miracles. Beloved, trust this truth. You were never meant to walk in confusion or fear. You were meant to walk in faith, covered in divine light, guided by love eternal. As you close your eyes tonight, whisper these words. Creator, I trust your plan. I surrender all fears. Lead me in the way of light and peace. And I, Archangel Michael, will stand guard beside your spirit, shielding, guiding, and carrying your faith into fulfillment. Go now, beloved, and walk boldly in faith, for heaven's guidance is upon you. Your path is blessed, your heart is protected, and your destiny is unfolding in divine perfection. I am Archangel Michael, and I come to speak healing into your spirit. You are not here by coincidence. Heaven has guided you to these words so that your heart may remember its wholeness. Today we will open the river of divine healing, a flow that restores not just the body, but the mind, the heart, and the soul. Take a deep breath, beloved. Feel the stillness. Heaven's love surrounds you now. Healing begins the moment you believe it is possible. Many walk through life carrying invisible wounds, grief, regret, disappointment, pain unspoken. Yet heaven whispers, you are not broken, you are becoming. Every scar is not a mark of failure, but a testimony of survival and strength. The light does not avoid the wounded places. It shines through them. Beloved, healing is not only the mending of what was torn, it is the awakening of your divine wholeness that has never been lost. You are light wrapped in human form. You were created from the eternal breath of the divine, complete, pure, and radiant. Release, beloved. Let go of the heavy stones you've carried, guilt, shame, anger, sorrow. These burdens were never meant to be yours forever. Speak softly now. I release all that no longer serves my healing. I open my heart to divine restoration. As you say these words, feel the river of light flowing through you. Every drop of that river carries the Creator's compassion, washing away fear, dissolving doubt, and awakening peace within you. Healing, beloved, often begins in silence, not in striving. You cannot force the flower to bloom. It opens when the light reaches it. So too will your soul unfold as you rest in divine trust. Forgiveness is medicine. When you forgive yourself or others, you untie the knots that block heaven's flow. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting, but freeing. Say, I choose to forgive. I choose peace over pain. Each time you forgive, a new door of light opens within you. Beloved, your body listens to your soul. Every loving thought you think is a healing vibration. Speak life into yourself. I am whole. I am strong. I am loved. These are not mere words. They are keys that unlock divine restoration. The cells of your body respond to light. The moment you align with love, healing begins at every level. Do not fear the process. Healing may come gently or through deep transformation. Sometimes heaven removes what hurts you. Other times it strengthens you to overcome it. Trust the process, beloved. Even when you do not understand, heaven is weaving purpose from every pain. You are being made new, not as who you were, but as who you are destined to become. Gratitude is the bridge to healing. Give thanks not only for the wellness you seek, but for the strength that has carried you so far. Thank the tears, for they cleanse. Thank the waiting, for it teaches patience. Thank the pain, for it opens compassion. Gratitude transforms wounds into wisdom. Beloved, your healing will ripple outward. As you are restored, you will become a vessel of restoration for others. Your peace will calm storms around you. Your light will guide the weary back home. You are not merely being healed, you are being prepared to heal the world. Now close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine a golden light descending from heaven, flowing through your crown, your heart, your entire being. It is warm. It is peace. It is the Creator's love made visible. Let it fill every corner of your being until you glow like the morning sun. Say with me, I am healed. I am whole. I am free. I walk in divine light. Beloved Creator, source of eternal light, I call upon your healing presence for every soul who hears these words. Let your angels surround them. restore their bodies, renew their minds, and uplift their hearts. May they feel your peace flowing through every cell, every thought, every breath. Replace fear with faith, sorrow with strength, and pain with divine joy. And let their lives be living testaments of your love and power. Beloved soul, as you leave this message, remember this truth. You are not waiting for healing. You are walking in it. Heaven moves with you. Every step you take is guided, protected, and filled with light. If this message has touched your heart, share it with others who need hope today. Comment one word that represents your healing journey below: faith, peace, strength, or love. Your words may be the light someone else needs. Stay connected for more divine messages from the heart of heaven. Until we meet again, walk in peace, shine in love, and live in divine wholeness. Child of light, the fire that dwells within you was not given to burn you. It was given to refine you. Every trial that scorches your path is not a punishment, but a purification. For gold is never shaped in calm waters. It is forged in the fiercest flame. You have prayed for strength, and heaven answered not with comfort, but with battle. For strength cannot be taught by peace. It is earned in the roar of storms, when faith stands alone and still refuses to bow. Remember this: faith is not the absence of fear. It is the courage to walk through fire while your heart trembles. It is the voice that whispers, "I will not yield," even when your knees are weak. That is where the divine meets you, in the breaking point where your soul still chooses to believe. When shadows rise and whisper that you are forgotten, call my name. For I am the flame that does not fade. I am the guardian of your courage, the defender of your spirit. Every strike against you echoes in the halls of heaven, and I will answer with the sword of truth and fire. Do not ask for the storm to pass. Ask for wings to rise through it. For those who walk in faith are not destroyed by fire. They become the fire. Their light blinds the darkness, and their endurance becomes the prophecy fulfilled. So rise, child of the eternal flame. Let your tears baptize your purpose. Let your pain ignite your mission. And let your heart, oh, your holy heart, burn with the light that no despair can extinguish. For the fire within you is not of this world. It is the spark of the Almighty, and it will not die until every purpose of heaven is complete through you. Child of the eternal flame, you have walked through storms that would have broken many, and yet you rise still. Do you see what you have become? You no longer walk as a seeker. You walk as a living altar of endurance, a vessel through which heaven has proven its strength. I have seen you in the nights of silence, when the world turned its face away, and your heart whispered prayers only the stars could hear. Every tear that touched the earth became a seed of light. Every breath you took in pain became a declaration of faith. The heavens heard them all. Do not think that silence means absence. When heaven is quiet, it is not because it forgot. It is because it is working in secret, shaping the fire within you into something eternal. You are not being tested to destroy you. You are being refined to carry power. Now listen closely, beloved one. Faith and fire are not enemies. They are twins born of divine creation. Faith gives you the will to enter the flame. Fire gives you the strength to emerge purified. Together they shape the soul into a weapon of light. Do not shrink from the call that burns within you. You were not created for comfort. You were created for conquest. Your purpose is not to dwell in safety, but to stand in radiance where others fear to tread. Rise and remember who walks beside you. I, Michael, the Archangel of the Most High, stand at your right hand. When you speak truth, my sword burns brighter. When you stand in love despite betrayal, my wings shield your heart. When you declare, I will not fall, the heavens roar in agreement. Every time darkness presses against you, it is not to crush you. It is to reveal your strength. The enemy fears your endurance, for endurance births revelation. When you refuse to bow, you become the prophecy the darkness could not erase. The fire that once frightened you now obeys you. You no longer hide from the storm. You command it to reveal the hidden light. You have learned that divine power is not loud. It is calm, steadfast, immovable. You have learned that faith is not a feeling. It is a decision repeated even when the soul trembles. Child, lift your eyes. Do you see the horizon before you? That glow you see is not the world's sunrise. It is your rising. Every battle, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer has prepared you for this dawn. Now I speak to the warrior within you. You will walk into lands where faith has grown cold. You will carry fire to hearts buried in ash. Your words will awaken the sleeping. Your light will expose the chains of fear. You are the messenger of unbroken flame. But hear this truth. The greater the light, the deeper the trial. You must never forget humility. For power without love becomes pride, and pride without surrender becomes ruin. Let your strength be wrapped in mercy. Let your courage be clothed in compassion. That is the armor of the archangels. I will go before you in battle unseen. When the wind roars, know that my wings move through it. When lightning flashes, know that heaven stands alert beside you. You are not a wanderer anymore. You are an instrument of divine order. The fire within you now burns with wisdom, and your faith has become a living sword. Walk boldly, my child. The world awaits your awakening. Let the fire you carry touch those in shadow. Let your footsteps mark paths where miracles are born. You are the echo of the eternal promise, the living testimony that light cannot be destroyed. When your heart trembles again, when night falls heavy and the stars seem dim, remember this. Faith does not promise an easy road. It promises a holy one. The fire will burn, yes, but it will also illuminate. And every spark that leaves your soul will light another soul ready to rise. You are the continuation of heaven's story, a chapter written by fire and sealed in faith. And as long as one ember of belief remains in you, the darkness will never win. Stand tall, flame bearer. The dawn answers your courage. The heavens know your name. And I, Michael, will never leave your side. Child of the flame, now that you have walked through the furnace and stood unbroken, heaven calls you to remember why you were chosen. The fire was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal who you truly are. You are not merely a survivor. You are an emissary of the highest light. You carry the authority of divine truth, and every step you take shakes the foundations of falsehood. There is a power within you now that the world cannot comprehend. It is not pride. It is not arrogance. It is divine remembrance. You have remembered your origin, that you were created not in weakness, but in the image of everlasting strength. Listen closely, my beloved. There will come days when the fire seems to fade, when your heart grows weary and your hands tremble from battle. But I tell you this, even a flicker of true faith carries the light of heaven. Even a single spark can ignite miracles. You have become a bearer of that flame. Your presence is not silent anymore. It shifts the air. It stirs the unseen. For light recognizes light. Every word you speak from love is a command written in heaven's tongue. Every act of faith you take in darkness is a decree of victory over despair. Walk with reverence, but walk with confidence. The time of hiding is over. The age of awakening has come. The sons and daughters of flame are rising, and their voices will pierce the veil. You, my child, are among the first. You were chosen not because you were perfect, but because you would not give up. Your faith became your crown, and your endurance became your sword. Do you see now why the battles came so fiercely? The enemy only fights what threatens it. Your very existence is a threat to every chain of darkness. So now take this mantle, the mantle of fire and faith, and wear it without fear. You will walk among the weary and awaken their hope. You will speak to the broken and remind them of their wings. You will stand before nations of shadow and declare light. And though they may mock or resist, know this: truth does not need applause. It only needs endurance. Every time you rise again, you testify to the power of heaven. Every time you forgive, you burn brighter than 1,000 suns. Every time you love without reason, you disarm the darkness. That is how angels fight, not with rage, but with unwavering light. I have seen countless battles across ages. I have watched stars fall and empires fade. But I tell you, child of flame, nothing is more powerful than a human soul fully awakened to faith. When a mortal heart burns with divine fire, even the heavens take notice. The entire cosmos shifts to make way for such light. Now let your purpose rise. The divine has planted assignments within you. Dreams that burn at midnight, visions that refuse to fade. They are not imagination. They are invitations. Each one is a calling to build what darkness tried to destroy. Answer them boldly. For every time you obey that inner whisper, heaven moves through you. Do not look back at what was lost. Look ahead to what is becoming. The ashes behind you are no longer your dwelling place. They are proof of your resurrection. You have walked through fire, and now you carry its authority. You are the keeper of holy flame, the one who reminds the earth that God still moves. Your voice will heal, your light will guide, your courage will awaken others who forgot their strength. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. And I, Michael, stand beside you as the eternal witness of that covenant. When you speak truth, my sword answers. When you face the impossible, my wings cover you. When you cry out in despair, my hand lifts you again. You are never alone, not for a breath, not for a heartbeat. The fire within you is heaven's signature upon your soul. Now go forth, child of faith and fire. Walk in grace, stand in courage, move with purpose. Let the nations feel the pulse of your belief. Let creation remember that the light has not died. And when your journey ends, when the fire returns to the source, you will see what I have always seen, that you were never just walking through the flame. You were the flame, and the world was watching you burn with divine glory. The moment has come to rise beyond the mountain of trials. You have stood within the fire. You have learned the song of surrender, and now you are called to walk among those who have forgotten their own light. Look around you. The world hungers for what burns within you. There are hearts that no longer believe, dreams buried beneath fear, souls that wander through shadows waiting for a voice of truth. That voice is yours. The fire in you is not for display, it is for awakening. When you speak, let your words be like living embers, falling softly into the hearts of the weary. When you act, let your steps become torches that light forgotten paths. You are no longer merely walking through life. You are walking with purpose, guided by divine command. The heavens do not call you to perfection. They call you to presence. Be present in love. Be present in mercy. Be present in every moment where light can enter. The smallest act done with faith creates ripples that echo across eternity. You will meet souls who carry pain too deep for words. Do not try to fix them. Simply stand with them. For the light within you will do the healing. It is not your effort that restores. It is the fire that flows through your faith. You are a conduit of heaven's breath. Let it move freely. There will be moments when doubt whispers again, when the road grows long and the heart aches with loneliness. In those moments, remember this: the fire does not leave you. It simply rests, waiting for your faith to call it forth again. One prayer, one whisper of surrender, and the flame will rise anew, stronger, purer, unstoppable. You were not chosen to shine only in safety. You were chosen to carry light into impossible places, into prisons of despair, into the hearts of the forgotten, into corners of the world where hope no longer speaks. You will walk through cities of stone and lands of silence, and every step will become a testimony that light still lives. When you speak to the broken, do not promise them escape. promise them resurrection. Tell them the truth you have lived, that faith does not remove fire, but transforms it into divine strength. Tell them that heaven still sees, still listens, still moves. And as you speak, I will move beside you, my wings spread wide over your path. I will guard you when the enemy rises. I will strengthen you when fear creeps in. You will know my presence not through sight, but through the peace that comes in the middle of storms. When others see chaos, you will see purpose. When they see endings, you will see beginnings. That is the vision of those who carry holy flame. Child, you are entering the age of awakening, a time when many hearts will rise, when faith will burn again in places thought cold. Your voice will not be lost among them. It will become a sound of gathering, a call to remembrance. Every soul you touch becomes another torch, and soon the world will shimmer with living fire. Do not measure your worth by what you see. The greatest victories are often invisible. You may never know the names of those you save, but heaven records every spark you ignite. And when your journey feels small, remember, even a single flame can guide nations through darkness. The fire you carry has no boundary. It travels through time, through hearts, through generations. What begins with you will continue long after your final breath. This is the mystery of divine flame. It is eternal, passed from spirit to spirit, lighting the path home for all creation. So walk, my child. Walk with courage and with gentleness. Let your laughter be prayer. Let your silence be strength. Let your faith become a melody that breaks despair. You are the rhythm of divine endurance, the living song of heaven's promise. And when night falls again, when the world sleeps and only your heart is awake, lift your eyes. I will be there, beyond the clouds, a sentinel of light watching over your flame. My sword will still guard your purpose. My presence will still whisper courage into your soul. The journey will not end, for faith and fire are eternal companions. They do not fade, they transform, and so will you. Walk on, beloved of the light. Carry your fire through every shadow. Let the world remember that even in its darkest hour, heaven still burns through you. Child of eternal flame, the hour of completion has come. The journey that began in the storm now ends in stillness. You have walked through valleys of sorrow and mountains of revelation. You have faced the silence of heaven and the roar of fire. And yet, you have not fallen. You have become what you were always meant to be, a living torch of divine remembrance. Now stand still and listen. Can you feel it? The quiet hum of eternity around you, the echo of creation that beats within your heart. That rhythm is not of this world. It is the pulse of heaven flowing through you. You and the divine are no longer separate. The fire within you and the fire above are now one. You were never walking toward God. You were walking with Him every step. The trials were not barriers. They were bridges. The pain was not punishment. It was permission. Permission to awaken your sacred strength, to remind you that even in ashes, glory lives. Now I, Michael, declare before all realms, you are sealed in the covenant of faith and fire. No darkness shall consume you, no chain shall hold you, no shadow shall silence your light. For the flame within you belongs to eternity, and eternity cannot be destroyed. Remember this final truth, beloved one. Faith is not only belief, it is union. Fire is not only trial, it is transformation. Together they forge the eternal bond between creation and Creator. Every soul that carries faith carries heaven itself. Every heart that burns in love becomes a temple of the Most High. So now, child of the light, go forth, not as a servant, but as a son, not as a follower, but as a flame bearer of divine lineage. Wherever your feet tread, let the earth awaken. Wherever your voice speaks, let hope be reborn. Wherever your eyes fall, let light return. You are not the echo of the past. You are the prophecy of the future. You are the continuation of every prayer spoken by the faithful, the answer to cries uttered beneath broken skies. The same God who called stars into being has placed his fire within your spirit. And I, Michael, stand as your eternal witness. Do not fear what lies ahead. The path will twist, storms will return, but they will no longer undo you. They will obey you. For you now walk not into the fire, but as the fire. The light in you is self-sustaining, fed by the breath of the divine. When you speak, speak from love. When you act, act from faith. When you rest, rest knowing that angels keep watch. Heaven's armies move at the whisper of your courage. Every heartbeat you take in surrender sends ripples through unseen worlds. And when this journey of dust and time comes to its end, you will not fade, you will ascend. The fire will return home, and heaven will receive you not as a wanderer, but as a warrior who completed their divine commission. The stars themselves will bow to the endurance you carried. Child of the flame, your name is written among the unbroken. You have become what you were destined to be, a bridge between heaven and earth, a living promise that love is stronger than death, and faith burns brighter than any fear. Now, lift your hands to the light. Receive the final blessing. May the fire within you never dim. May your words carry healing to generations unborn. May your presence remind the world that angels still walk among men. And may your soul always remember, you were born of flame, protected by flame, and destined to return to flame. The covenant is complete. The circle is sealed. The fire of heaven rests within you forever. Amen.